Welcome, Gemini. Today we will be doing your March horoscope reading, your monthly reading. Take a look at what's coming in the month of March for you, Geminis. Start off with a couple Sacred Forest Oracle cards to get a general foundation of energies, themes for the month. Welcome, Geminis, to my channel. Thanks for tuning in. Again, I'm interested to hear if you have any recommendations for future readings. I'm just starting this, so just kind of getting my feels out. I work I work very intuitively. So any, readings that just come to me or I resonate with, I just go ahead and do those readings. So check out the weeklies. Right now I'm doing weeklies and then monthly horoscopes. And that might change by the daily, just based on what's resonating. All right, Geminis. Miracles. Awesome. I think, was that Taurus got the same card? Truth, Raven Spirit. Bear Spirit, Healing. Ooh, I love bears. Are one of my favorite animals. And I have 3 cats and I call them the bears. 2 of them are British short hairs, so they kind of look like bears. I like to say. I really like this. So definitely in the March, bringing in some miracles for people. Waterfall, rainbow waterfall miracles. So something might come in that's unexpected. Something might just work out unexpectedly. I definitely feel like you're gaining some truth or speaking your truth. And there's a lot of healing in owning your truth, speaking your truth. I feel like definitely when we see this healing card, it is like winter in this. So I feel like you've been in a period where maybe you haven't been fully like standing in your truth, setting boundaries and speaking what your truth is. I feel like you've been holding that back. And this could be just the truth of finding the truth in whatever you've been you've been holding unconscious or really deep down about, maybe traumas or pains or heartbreaks that happened in the past, and you haven't fully like seen and faced the truth about that and how that is impacting you and your emotions that you still have about that. And there's some major healing in the month of March for you. And I feel like this is like a real cleansing, like the waterfall there. It's like a really cleansing feeling for you. And once that happens, it does start bringing in a lot of synchronicities, healing, miracles, abundance. So already starting off good for March here for you guys. Let's dig into the tarot. And I do shuffle these pretty good before the reading. I just mix it up a little bit more. So underneath side of the deck here, let's look at what's unfolding for you or what's kind of bubbling unconsciously or in the energies. 8 of Swords. Definitely been a little stuck. 9 of Pentacles. Two of Swords, the World, Queen of Cups. Definitely some emotions coming up. Four of Pentacles, emotions that have kind of kept you blocked. Definitely in the heart space, in the heart chakra. Kind of almost you've been protecting yourself very unconsciously. I don't think you see that you're doing that unconsciously, but you've had something that's really been blocking your heart, which has been preventing you from really opening up and being vulnerable, and which has been blocking the again, the flow of just reciprocity with, you know, allowing people to give and love you, but also holding back in regards to giving yourself and your own love to others. The Hierophant, but that's changing. Knight of Cups, Ten of Wands, and since I gotta do it, Ten of Pentacles, and the Empress. Oh my gosh, the Strength. Yep. I'm gonna stop there. A lot of these March readings have, it basically, like, the whole story comes out from the underside of the deck, and we could almost stop here. Really, sometimes I do reading and it's like, well, here it all is, and that's basically for you, Gemini, in the month of March here. So really, like, again, what's unfolding for you, or what's really happening, or why is what you're experiencing, what is the foundation or the root of what you're experiencing in your actual life? And these are, again, a lot of times these are things we're totally unconscious of. Again, maybe because you're looking at tarot, maybe you are aware of this, but it's, you know, really giving you more perspective on that. So like I said, we start here with the 8 to the 9, so the Swords, Pentacles. So I feel like you have been very blocked, and also I feel because there's the Two of Swords here, I do feel like a lot of this you're not conscious of, or you've been trying to, like, you don't want to look at it. There's definitely some emotions here from the past, some stuck. This could be, again, traumas, betrayals, whatever you want to categorize it, pain, loss, grief, that you really push deep down. And you see the Two of Swords and the 8 of Swords, they're blindfolded. They're like, we don't want to go there. We don't want to look at that. We don't need to. But in the middle here with the 9 of Pentacles, for some of you, this may resonate that you've been single or are single, because, like, this is like your protection. You see around the 9. So you've remained single or are single, and you're kind of protecting yourself here because you don't want to, you're kind of, again, blocking your heart. In both of these cards, like the Two of Swords, they have like the swords kind of crossed in front of them in their heart. And then with the Four of Pentacles, he kind of is holding on to that pentacle in his chest really tightly. So I'm getting that for those of you Geminis that are single, that could be that you've kind of, because of things in the past, you've kind of really energetically put up a wall in front of your heart to protect yourself. And it's like you've been stuck there. And it could be that you do want love. I feel like you do want love. Some of you do want love. Some of you may be like, well, I don't want to go there because of, I don't trust love. I don't want love. But definitely love is coming in with the Knight of Cups. So there is some love coming in here. And I feel like at the end here, you're overcoming this Strength Empress. You're really overcoming this block that you've been dealing with for a long time. And the Empress is about really stepping into your true self. The same with the 9 of Pentacles. You know, this is about, like, true authenticity, like standing in your truth of who you really are and owning it and not caring what anyone else thinks. But I feel like you might have been holding back your truth or who you are because of maybe just fears, or you don't trust others, or again, you were vulnerable in the past and you got hurt. But this pattern, so if this has been a pattern or there's been multiple hurts for you, or every time you've gotten into a relationship with someone and kind of, you know, committed, it always turned out bad. So again, there's like a pattern here, but that's ending with the world. The world is about like something ending and something new beginning here. And I feel like it's really you finally like facing these emotions and allowing yourself, for one, to feel them. And that's where the healing comes in with the waterfall, this watery energy. Again, the cups, the Queen of Cups is the queen over the emotions, and she's the kind of the queen of love, you could say. You could be dealing with a water sign. We have water signs here: Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have Libra and Taurus with the Empress here, and Leo. Taurus again. So if you're dealing with any of those, or if there could be love coming in that hasn't come in yet, so it could be one of those signs coming in. So the Knight of Cups here is the knight offering love. That's like the knight of romance and love here. He's definitely has something to offer for you, and he's offering it to you. Definitely a lot of, you know, attraction and love for you. And he's like looking at the future, like, you know, I want to have the future with you. So, but the Queen of Cups here, she's kind of looking at the past. So she's kind of like focused on what's in the past, what's happened in the past. And the Knight's kind of, you see they're looking in opposite directions here. So the Queen, again, doesn't mean that you have to be female, but this divine feminine essence of our emotions and our intuition, that aspect of you is really still stuck in the past. And I think there's something that you need to really look at. You know, we could say you shouldn't look in the past anymore, but I think with the truth and healing here, there's something in the past that maybe you haven't wanted to look at, or you've kind of, again, pushed down, you haven't processed it, you haven't integrated it. And that's why the pattern keeps coming up. So the Queen is asking you here to really like allow yourself to really feel into your feelings, and what is it that you still feel afraid of, or what is it that you haven't processed from the past. And I feel like it's in regards to other relationships. It could be, you know, childhood stuff as well, but again, our patterns in relationships show up because of our programming, our environment, our experience in our childhood, and what we've been unconsciously programmed to believe is love. So with the Hierophant here, this could be too that, again, there's someone that wants to commit. There's potential here for a committed relationship. Also with the Hierophant, we talked about these patterns. I feel like it's time to really look at these patterns that I feel like are tied to your family, and tradition, and this kind of concept of a traditional relationship we need to kind of move out of, because the traditional relationships essentially are keeping us stuck. You know, it's like traditional roles, traditional way of doing things, or this is what a relationship looks like, but that hasn't been fulfilling for us. So we're moving forward here. We got 2 10s. That's again with the world and the 2 10s. It's like we've realized a cycle. We've reached the end of a cycle, and we're letting go of the 10 of Wands is about letting go of the things that don't serve us anymore, letting go, processing the traumas. What are the burdens that we keep carrying forward? And then this 10 of Pentacles, you know, again, this could be about the things that we've carried from family over and over again, cycles. But I feel like we're also letting go and realizing a new level of new, again, manifesting in miracles and more abundance and more love here. So that's kind of the basis here. I feel like this is really starting to shift in March. Maybe you've already started feeling that, but I feel like you're really have an opportunity here to really stand in your truth and do some healing here. All right, let's see. The Fool, yep. You're really starting a new path here. The Magician. You've definitely been manifesting this in Temperance. Look at this, 3 major arcana cards. Bam, right in. So again, this is more conscious what we're experiencing here. So this change is big. This is a big shift. This is a big end of a cycle. And things are really, if you've just kind of been stuck in a pattern for like, this could be your entire life or your adult life. I think March is signifying a big shift to where I feel like you're starting a new beginning, a new path here. You're going in a new direction. And the Fool also, like, the Fool is literally has the clothes on his back and he has that little sack. But like, he is not carrying a big load like this 10 of Wands. Like, he's been carrying a big load and the Fool is letting that go. And he's just like taking a leap of faith. So this could be that someone comes into your, if you're single, I feel like there's opportunity that someone's gonna cross your path, that there's a potential here that wants to have a relationship with you. And I think in the past, like, you've been like, I don't want to, you know, I'm not here for a serious relationship, or I'm fine being single. But like, you're taking a leap of faith here. I feel like you're hesitant because of the fear of the past, but I feel like you are gonna like actually take a chance at this. And it's something, again, you've been manifesting, because this like karmic cycle is over. I feel like whatever's happened in the past, we had to experience it to cut and clear karmic ties with certain people. But with the Temperance here, like, the universe has your back. So if you're afraid of, is this going to happen again with this person? I feel like you can definitely trust this person. And the Temperance is also saying, hey, the universe is like alchemizing things for you. The things that you are manifesting, the universe has been working on to bring into your physical experience here. And there's a level of like patience with that. Like, I feel like you've been frustrated because things haven't worked out for you, and it's just, again, the same thing over and over. But it's like, trust and just allow this to unfold. Because with the Temperance, it's like, don't like force things, or it's not about taking action. The Temperance is like, just lay back and allow things to unfold. And don't allow yourself to get kind of stuck back into this, you know, all these, the 8 of Swords, 2 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles here. Because this is very resistant energy, stuck energy. Like, I'm blocking everyone out. And again, you may not think you're doing this consciously, but you also, there's some sort of energetic wall that has been kind of almost like built around you, and there's a reason for that. And that's actually, when we think of what's happened in the past with past relationships, like, why did they never work out? Why did I always have to deal with these people that maybe couldn't reciprocate my love, or you know, didn't appreciate me, or, you know, did me wrong? And what we don't realize is this karmic energy was put up, and it was like, only in divine timing could we work through those lessons, work through those karmic relationships to like finally bring that wall down. And that wall is coming down. The wall is coming down. But you have to trust, and you also have to really look at you really need to allow yourself to see that stuff and not be in denial of it anymore. And if there's still pain or like that you haven't processed, it's time to heal. All right, that was a pretty loud message here for you, Gemini. I feel like it's exciting though, because I feel like there's definitely, this is the time for you to let go of that stuff and move in a new direction, kind of for the rest of your life. So this really expands outside of March. Okay, let's move on to the extended. If you want to hear more, we can dig into this a little more. Come over with me to the extended video. The link is below in the description. We can talk a little bit about this Knight of Cups and get some more information about how that shows up and who this person is. As far as other horoscopes that are showing up here, like we have water signs, again, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. We have Taurus, Libra, Sagittarius, little Gemini here, Leo. So we'll pull a couple cards for those as well, because if there is somebody you are connected to, we'll get some more information about them. It could also be that this person is one of those signs. So if you can kind of look back, as if this person does show up on your path in March, come back to the video and whatever sign they are, see if whatever we find out about that sign actually is correct. That'd be interesting. And if that happens, if it's right on, let me know in the comments, because I'm interested. I always love to hear when things really resonate for people. And sometimes the reading, maybe it doesn't resonate now, but like maybe, in a few weeks, or even whatever, even in a day, sometimes people come back and say, oh my gosh, this just happened, which is what you said back when. So, all right, we'll continue on in the extended. See you there. Have a good month of March, Gemini.